Hey everybody, another Song of Ice and Fire battle report. I'm back with Owen from Game with the Cooler, and we're throwing down Lannisters versus Neutrals this time as we continue to explore some of the new tactics decks, armies, factions in this 1.75, almost 2.0 edition of A Song of Ice and Fire. We've printed off the cards, done arts and crafts basically to get ready to play. So we'll show you the tables, show you the armies, and get this underway. All right, so here's my 40 points of Neutrals. So we've got leading the force here, of course, the man and the legend, Ramsay Snow. He doesn't get Reek for free anymore. Reek costs a point, so no Reek. We've got Dario Naharis leading the unit of Stormcrows. He is free 1 point because the Darios get the -1 cost to attachments. We got some Bastard Girls for Ramsay to sit in. We got Roos, the man, the legend, as my NCU, my only NCU. I'm playing with one NCU today. And then we got some Cutthroats. We got a unit of Flayed Men, and then this marked unit of Flayed Men is going to have the Glory Seeker in it. It's a new cavalry attachment. We can't get it in Canada yet, but it has Rally Cry, so whenever they make a melee attack, another unit within long heals 2. I wanted to try and fit 2 of them in there, but I couldn't quite. So there's my 40 points of Neutrals. And here is the new Lannister family values. We got Tywin, Cersei, Tyrion, and Jaime.
Jamie's the commander.
Jamie's the actual commander. She's in Commander Jaime cards. So these are all 3 NCUs. So the tactics board is clearly yours. And then you've got Guards, Cleganes, and then a unit of Halberdiers as your 4 ground units.
Guard captain with the guards, guard captain with the guards, Jaime with the mountains men, and then that guardsman is standing in as a sentinel enforcer in the halberdiers.
Cool. The Flayed Men have kind of settled into no 2+ save, 3+ save. They've still got Vicious and Cripple on the charge with their flails, their war flails. So -2 morale. Morale's not as bad obviously in this game now. It's only D3 casualties, but there are things that can make it worse. And then they're just kind of standard cav other than that. 3 wounds each, move 5, free maneuver. And we got Stormcrows. They're actually pretty good, 4+ armor. And I think it tops 7 attacks on 4s, but they can, with Dario, gain, I think it's critical blow and sundering if you've got the money bag. So half the game I'll get the money bag because I won't get it any other way. We've got if you attack this unit in melee, you have to make a panic test before you do so. With negative from Ramsay, Horrific Visage. The Bastard Girls are almost identical they were in the previous edition. And then the Cutthroats, again, almost identical. If you haven't activated yet, they get, I believe it's, they might be vicious all the time, and then they get to reroll attacks against you if you haven't done any activation so far during the turn. It gives you Reckless Strikes all the time, actually. It's not even with the coin. It's just you get Precision and Sundering, or Critical Blow. I can't remember which one of the 2, but then any 1s are a wound back on you. It's more expensive Tywin now. He's what, 5 points? 6. And he's got a once per game Reigns of Castamere, which is apply all of these effects in any order you want. And what are the effects?
So 1 unit becomes panicked, 1 unit becomes vulnerable, 1 unit suffers 4 hits, 1 unit suffers a panic test, and 1 unit loses all of their abilities until the end of the round.
So just nukes your army once per game.
I can use the same unit. I could just pick one and go, that guy first they're going to panic, then they're going to take a panic test, then they're going to vulnerable, then they're going to suffer 4 hits, and then they lose all their abilities. Yeah. Or lose all their abilities, and then take all that away from them.
So whatever is the best order to do them, and you do it in. Cersei's quite different now. She has 2 order tokens, I believe.
Yeah, 2 order tokens that allow you to search your deck for certain cards, or discard pile to put them back in your hand.
Right.
Twice per game whenever she claims his own. Tyrion is similar to how he was with the extra hand size and also the ability to draw up to 4 when refilling.
Right.
But he also gained a once per game ability where when my opponent plays a tactics card, before resolving it, I can search my deck or discard for a counterplot and play it.
Right. So you have an emergency counterplot basically.
Yeah, at any time. And then Jaime on the field is also different where whenever an enemy misses attacking his unit, they suffer 1 hit, and enemies engaged with him suffer -1 to hit.
Nice.
So he's
got
and bounce back.
He's got the -1 to hit that my veterans do basically.
Yep. His Cleganes men that he's running with are basically the same. They're +1 to hit and vicious when attacking enemies with smaller rank, and always have critical blow. But they did get Prey on Fear, where if you fail a panic test, they restore 2 wounds.
That's nice.
So a little built-in healing.
So they're almost a Bolton unit.
Almost.
That's pretty cool.
Guardsmen are almost identical, except for that Lannister supremacy is an order now instead of an all-the-time
so
thing.
It's once, so it doesn't just pop all the time whenever they pass morale.
And Guards Captain to bounce.
Are they still 3+ armor?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're hit on 4s, 3 up, 7 leadership. But
Sweet.
6 because I gave them both Guard Captains who are +1 leadership and -1 loss from morale.
Right, so no longer just auto pass, but take 1 casualty.
And Halberdiers are identical with the exception that set for charge, the ability where when they're charged from the front, they get to make an attack before the enemy does, is now front and side.
Oh.
So all of a sudden, it's not enough to just flank them before they hit you with their 7 attacks on 4s with Sundering.
Nice. What's the Sentinel do?
Enemies within short range have to take a morale test at -1. If you fail, you must charge me.
Alright, so here we have a Clash of Kings setup. So this one, we get to pick from the bottom 5 objectives to have a hand of 2. And it is, we can pick Sundering, Vicious, Precision, the defender becomes weakened, or have your highest attack value. And you can play these once per game at the start of a round, basically, on your commander's unit. So we dice off right now for terrain. 4-4. Try again. 5-2. So I get to place the first piece. And they have to be anywhere on the table, not within 6 of another piece of terrain. We're going to go Murder Pile.
It's always the murder piles.
Always Murder Piles for you.
Okay with this.
More Murder Piles. Let's get rid of wall.
Okay.
Is that a wall or is that a palisade?
Palisade.
Okay, another palisade. So we flip it. Have more palisades? I must have more palisades. They aren't designed to match the other table. I guess I don't. Oh, I do. There you go. And I get one more. And we'll do a giving tree. Back here.
Why did we get 5?
Oh, that's right. You did put it on 4. I can't count as why we get 5. So that's all placed. Rolling for picking sides or first player. 5 to 5 because we keep doing that. 6 to 4. So you can choose to be first player or to.
I'll just be pick sides. You can be first. I'll go here.
Okay. So then I'll be first player, and it's 18-inch deployment, so short plus long. And we put down our first unit. We're back after deployment. Actually, yeah, we definitely pick the cards before deployment, don't we? 6 and 6. Try again. 2 and 3. So you get to pick the first one, and it's Sundering.
Strike.
So Precision Strike first for the normal saves. Cool. I'll take a Sundering.
And then fight at my max.
Okay, and I'll take a. Most of my guys have Vicious, so I'll take the attacker becomes weakened, or defender becomes weakened.
Okay.
So we are now into deployment, and again, we'll be back after we deploy. I was thinking of Fire and Blood for 18-inch deployment. It's 10-inch deployment in this one. Alright, we're deployed. I got my Glory Seeker unit of Flaymen over here, with Daria's unit of Stormcrows, Cutthroats, and then the Men of the Legend, which is Ramsey on the flank with his Bastards and Girls, and then my other unit of Flaymen on the other flank. You've got your Guard Captain, Jamie with the Mountain's Men, big unit of Halbs with the You Gotta Charge Me, Taunt, and then over there is the other Guards with Guard Captain. And we are ready for first player. I have the Throne, round 1. And let's decide what we want to do. So if I don't grab a zone, I'm not getting a zone. We got to grab our hands right now. 3 cards.
I get 4 because I have Tyrion.
You have you got a smart guy who drinks and knows things. And what do I get? 1, 2, 3. I'm going to have these to start. So I guess we just start with I grab something because I need to get it, and we're going to go with the crown.
Already.
Oh yeah, and we're just going to crown. You get +1 bravery, you said?
On these guys.
And what's the bravery on Mountains Men?
7.
6 right now? Yeah, okay. Let's do 8 because you're next to the top.
Mountains Man. 6.
Fail?
I fail.
D3?
D3. For 2.
And then Roos, when he claims a zone, usually gets a bonus. But I don't know. I think his bonus is still place panic tokens. And today, but it might be like I have to I can only use it a few times now. Yeah. Oh. Well, I think it's now not even an instead of. I think it's just only a certain number of times per game. Yeah, with 3 order tokens. Each time Roos activates, you may remove an order token to him. If you do an enemy combat unit becomes panicked. Each time Roos claims a zone, I can replace it with make a panic test. So I can basically crown you no matter what, and I have 3 order tokens to make you panic while I do it. So
yep.
I'm with 3 order tokens down. I'm not going to use it in the first turn, so it's over to you.
Cool. Well, I guess we just start playing I have all of the cards game.
Yep. You have 4, so you're only able to draw 1. You have to discard 1, actually, if you drew 1 right now with the letter. Because you only have 5 in your hand, you have 4.
Right.
So
Yeah,
it's just interesting that that limitation now applies to you if you wanted to first turn draw. Not that you need to do it because you have time right now because I don't have any other NCUs.
Mm-hmm.
And I, interestingly enough, have less activations than you. You have more activations, but I have more on-table activations.
Yes. We're just going to do an easy Tyrion and just fix those mountains, men.
Cool. Makes sense.
Back to you.
Well, let's go with some Bastards Girls. They're going to march. And I believe they used to move 6. I should just double check things. A lot of things looked super similar, but obviously I should probably double check. Yeah, they still walk 6. And they still have charging volley. So they'll march 12 to here, and then make a pivot. Again, I am using, if you guys haven't seen them, the little pivoting trays, which is where everything spins. That are from Death Ray. So over to you.
We'll just do Cersei on the ponies. And then give a free move for Jamie's unit, I do believe.
Get him, Jamie.
Now do a free one on these guys.
Okay.
Because they slow.
They are slow. Alright, let's go with, I guess, Dario's unit. They'll also march up 10. As they can. And get in the war. And then pivot. You don't have any shooting, so this isn't really going to hurt me if I don't march up.
We'll just march these guys. Going 8.
Being guards. Cutthroats. I'm going to go up 10. Did I stick some in the guard? Am I forgetting an attachment right now? My cutthroats. Bastard Girls have the boss. Cutthroats have... remove unit. I did forget some people. I have 2 points for the NCUs I haven't placed. I'm
NCUs?
Yeah, NCUs. Not NCUs, just like Dude Mans. There should be a Glory Seeker in each of these units, and this unit should have a Baron in it.
He's over there.
Yeah, it's because I didn't. I attached Ramsey to the Bastard Girls, but then I didn't delete the unattached unit of Bastard Girls, so I needed to have the right unit in here. It still adds up fine, but I was like, why don't I have enough points here? Why am I at 38? Oh yeah, because Cutthroats are 2 points cheaper than...
This is why we need cards, apparently.
I would like to have cards.
That's just illiterate.
I'm not illiterate, I just changed things, because I attached people. And that's it. Okay, so both my units have... I don't need to mark this unit anymore, because both my units have... Glory Seeker. And then you go up your turn. Also, you've got the Brawn that I needed.
I'm pretty sure I can have 6 cards in my hand.
Can you?
Because my hand size is increased by 1 with Tyrion.
Oh,
and I draw up to 4.
That would make sense. Yeah, your hand size is increased by 1.
And I draw up to 4. It's 2 things on his card.
Interesting.
So I think I can have...
I wonder if
your
hand
maximum
size...
hand size is increased by 1. And you start the game with 4 cards, and they draw up to 4 when refilled.
Oh, so yeah, your maximum hand size would be 6. It's interesting that's been reworded then. Because there wasn't a maximum hand size before, I don't think. So now it's, you can have up to, yeah, you can have up to 6.
I'm a draw 2.
Yeah, for sure, why not?
And we're going to hand out let's say, Panic on... Who's got a bad morale? I'm feeling these guys. But it might be
7.
those guys.
I think most of my guys, they are mercenaries, right? The Stormcruisers are 7.
Yep.
The Cutthroats are 7. The Flayed Men are 6. And then the Bastard Girls, I think, are actually better just because they're dogs. And they don't run away. So the Bastard Girls are 5. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we'll just give a Panic to your big unit.
Treat.
In fact, I'm going to take a few of these. Back to you.
Okay. Well then... let's go... with these Flayed Men. We'll go with these Flayed Men. They're going to go free maneuver. Get 5. Actually, it doesn't even matter if I go through this thing because it doesn't hurt me. And then I will go up to here. And we're done.
Don't be scared.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Nope. No flank. No flank.
Sweet.
They're going to touch it, but not be able to
Hold it. Yeah, that's right. Cool. And then these guys go. And they will also get a free maneuver. Go 5, and then pivot and march. Yeah.
I think the Halberdiers actually move 5, unlike the Guardsmen.
Yeah, the guys move 6?
4?
4, that's right, yeah, because they're heavy.
Yeah, so they're going to go 10 and just get themselves in the war.
Yeah, get to a place where they're important.
And then Jamie's unit, because it's all me now.
Yep, it's all you.
And Jamie's unit's just going to all in. Keeping everyone within long range, because Jamie is a supportive guy.
This is true. And we're on 2, I think. Nobody scores this round, it's round 1. And activate tokens come off.
I'm number 1.
Your number something.
How far away are we? 8 inches. So I need a 3+ to charge there. I auto charge here. I auto charge here, but I think I get stuck on the wall. Do you pivot now to face me if I get terrain shenanigans or not? Has that changed again?
What do you mean?
So like these guys charge them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you do this so that I can successfully charge, or can I not do it because they're here?
I think you can't do it because they're there.
So you don't fix it for the wall because I could sit here, but
I don't think so. No, the train's in the line. They got rid of, as far as I know, they got rid of the nudges. Look it up though. I mean, things have changed. We haven't noticed, so it's like. So you need to keep an empty tray handy because you need to be able to place at least 50% without being obstructed by terrain or a unit, so that unit cannot charge.
yeah.
I mean, these two could.
They could.
Well, they could go here. They wouldn't be able to charge him because again, the Halberdiers be in the way.
Yeah. I can move through friendlies, right?
But you can't end on them.
Yes. Yes, this is true. I think I need to just big play it and play the reins.
Go for it.
And I think that's the way this has to go.
Okay.
When do I do it, though, is just when I want to double check. Start of any turn, so I don't have to do it yet. So what I'll do is we'll do Tywin, and he'll jump on the crown.
Cool. So then when he takes the zone, I think you do your thing now?
No, any turn. Whenever I want.
Oh, it's not now. Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
that was what
Sorry,
I
I
was
thought you were
just
just saying
checking.
you were going to do
Yeah.
it.
I was just checking to see when I want to do it.
Got it.
And what I'm going to do is crown these boys.
Okay.
So -1.
Yeah, so -1, so 7 goes to 8. 10.
We'll make you re-roll both.
Okay. So looking for 10.
Sure.
We're good. 5 and 5.
And then your turn begins.
My turn begins. Yep.
So I'm going to use the Reins of Castamere
Okay.
and start handing out effects. So the first one we're going to do is these guys are going to lose all abilities until the end of the round.
Okay. Their attachment does as well, or just them?
It's a combat unit. So that unit loses all abilities until the end of the round.
Okay, so the attachment doesn't then.
Is that how it works?
Well, usually it'll say units and attachments if it's units and attachments.
Okay, then you just lose all abilities.
Okay.
Because what was their base ability then? Because Dario gave them this.
Their base ability is motivated by coin. So it is, 1 second. Dario gives them precision strikes and sundering, I believe. But let's double check. My army. Emperor Mercs right now have motivated by coin and adaptive. So the -1 cost, obviously.
Irrelevant.
I'm 41 point army now.
So slight change then. Instead, we'll just do these guys have no abilities on the side.
Okay.
I don't know how to flag that, so I'll just give them a little $1 that they've been bought out.
If you had a card that had his face on it, you could attach it.
Right. And then I get to panic a unit, and we're going to panic Bronze Group. And then we're going to make Bronze Group take a panic test.
Okay. Bronze Group is on a 6 normally. It'll be a 7 because of this.
I thought they were 7.
Oh, they're 6, sorry. So they're 7, yeah.
Yeah.
They're both, that's right. 7s, 6s, 5s. That's right.
Yeah.
So 8s. 10.
We'll make you roll it again.
I only roll 10s.
That's 3
If I
for
rolled
3.
it was a 6 and a 4 too. Now if it's a 5 and a 5 again, I'll do it a bunch of times. 5, no.
So you'll lose D3.
Yep. And you've got all my dice. D3 says
1. Cool. Then we will vulnerable these jabronis.
Okay.
And then I'll make Bronze Group take 4 more hits.
And bronze group takes 4 more hits. Bronze group is here, yeah?
Yeah.
5 plus. Fail 2.
And there we go. That's what I did at the start of my turn.
Okay. So, that looks like that. Let's do some things. We're going to... play... I think you... And we're going to grab the coin.
Mm-hmm.
I want to grab the coin, or I want to grab the letter? I want to grab the letter, actually.
Relevant.
Yep. And then we're going to draw 2 and place a condition. We're going to weaken them.
It's before I taunt your knights into hitting me.
Which would make sense. And draw 2.
That's back to me.
Yes.
Alright, we're going to have Cersei take...
Oh, sorry, and I'm also going to remove an order token to him. I'm going to panic these guys.
Sure. We're actually going to have Tyrion take the coin.
Okay.
And we will take the weekend off of these guys. And that's all I did.
Okay. So these guys can't use abilities, but their natural stuff like having 3 wins and the free maneuver stays.
I believe so.
Because those aren't abilities, they're under the heart icon. So I lose Vicious and Crit Blow. And Intimidating Presence. So I'm going to activate them though. And then at the start of a turn, you can choose.
I'm going to do when you activate, when you're ready.
Yeah, sure. Start of a turn. Your opponent chooses one of these. Target up to 2 enemy units, they become panicked. Or target 1 engaged enemy, it suffers 2 hits plus 1 hit for each rank in all House Bolt units it's engaged with. So you get to pick 2 units to become panicked.
Okay, I will panic these boys. And I'm playing Kingslayer's Infamy. You have to take a panic test.
Okay.
And if you fail, you become weakened.
Sweet. I pass.
You pass.
6 goes to 7 because of the thing.
Yeah.
So that was Sadistic Games. So then these guys are going to go. They're going to make a free maneuver. 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to charge.
Jamie, I assume.
Yeah, Jamie in the flank. And I do 9.
Yep.
And so, I'm all within 9. We're going to go to the back.
Now, I mean, it doesn't matter because you didn't roll a 1 or a 2, but
Yep.
in touching this, you would have risked being disordered.
Yep, that's fine. And then I'm going to play our blades are sharp. If the defender is panicked, the attack gains precision. If the defender is panicked, and this is a house
You
bolt,
don't get that because
Why?
you lose all your abilities, right?
Why? Abilities are Crit Blow and Vicious.
Isn't that an ability?
No, the abilities are what's on my card. I'm gaining this from this is a tactics card. So
Okay.
an effect from a tactics card isn't an ability.
Sure.
So if the defender is panicked...
In that case, I'm going to use Tyrion and
Okay.
pull a counterplot
Sure.
from my deck once per game. And
So
then
you use
immediately play it.
tokens. That token's gone. Okay.
Yeah. And so on a 3+, you don't get that card.
Okay.
And I can re-roll it because I have the crown.
Okay.
Pick a different dice. There we go. Okay,
So that's
goes.
canceled now. So Blades of Sharp was canceled.
Yeah.
And then I do get my attachments abilities. So these guys are now performing a melee attack. These guys will heal 2 from Glory Seeker.
Because they're within long.
Within the long, yeah.
Yeah.
I assume they are. And then I can take my attacks. So I think I still have 7 attacks. I do. 7 on 3s.
Cool. Force.
4s because...
-1 hit.
-1 hit from Jamie. Okay. Rerolling my misses. So 2 so far.
The 3 is a miss.
Oh, sorry, 3's a miss. That's right.
Three.
3. That would have been nice precision, but that's
You
going to
take
be
4 hits.
4 hits, yeah.
Because you
So
missed. Yeah. I'll take my 3.
at -2, or -1 rather.
Fails them.
Okay. And I pass, fail, so take 2 wounds.
Cool.
And then you'll be, I'm not vicious, but I am in the flank plus a corpse pile for -2.
Mm-hmm. Fail.
Okay, so
Another
D3
for 1.
for 1. And I don't get my Intimidating Presence this turn with them because of Not having my abilities.
Start of the turn for me now, right?
It is start of the turn for you. Yep. I'm also going to play a start turn thing, but you get to go first.
I'm gonna use my my once per game card on my commander to give them always fight at the highest rank.
Okay.
So like not a tactics thing, but start of my turn I'm using that, and they'll have that for the rest of the round.
Okay. I'm going to play start of the turn. No, I'm fine. Never mind. Keep going.
Okay. And then we're gonna have Cersei go and take the swords and activate Jamie's unit. I'm just gonna pivot. Because I get to move if I kill you, right?
You would, yeah.
If I kill you.
If you kill me.
Unlikely. But we'll try. And they'll do an attack. Oh, sorry, not the attack with the highest ranks, the precision strike, the other card I took.
The one sixes are...
Sixes are no saves.
Sure.
Yeah. Because then I go, Lannister's going to attack, Jamie's going to use Kingsayer's prowess, and it attacks with its highest value, and rerolls misses, and you're vulnerable.
Okay.
So you're vulnerable, and then I attack. I have 7 dice rerolling. I think I have 7. Mountains men are pretty 7. So hitting on 4s, because you don't have any mods to hit.
Nope.
And re-rolling, that's a very good roll. That's
so 6 with no saves.
6 with no saves, and then 4 more.
Still critical blow.
Yeah.
I wonder if you get to double trigger. You must.
I'm pretty sure you do. Because you used to. Like, that was how it used to work as well.
Yeah, used to double trigger. Because, I mean, triggers on tactics cards, or you get to pick one,
right.
Or you can play 1 per trigger. But
abilities on units?
Abilities on units, I think, are. So here we go. 3s or sundering? No, you're not sundering.
What's your save?
3+.
3+? I'll make you re-roll them all.
Okay.
There we
go. I take 6, 9. And I've got 2 on me. I have 1 wound left. There's 12 wounds on here.
Cool. And then that's a panicking. And
yep.
I am not vicious. But I am going to play...
I roll boxcars.
Sorry.
It's okay.
It doesn't matter. Never mind. Just go ahead.
You're going to waste the card on my boxcars now? Okay.
I was going to play it, but...
But it would have been a waste because I rolled boxcars?
Yes.
So you're not going to play it now?
Oh, I'll play it if you want.
That's fine. Okay.
All right.
Go ahead. Keep
and then you passed your panic, so I don't heal.
Okay.
And then that is my Cersei activation.
Sweet. Well, we're going to go with this unit then.
Cool. We'll use our order to make you try and charge us.
Okay.
Leadership.
11?
What is happening? You haven't failed any.
I'm doing great, I know. So we'll do our free maneuver.
I'm also going to play another card. Subjugation of Power. When you activate, take a morale test at -4, and you lose all abilities.
So is this one when I activate?
No, that one.
You can't do both.
Oh, is it? Let's see. Because I can't use an order and a card?
Oh, you can use an order and a card, yeah.
Oh, sorry, mine is when I'm charged. Oh, no, the taunt is his. Yeah, that's when you activate.
Yeah.
And this is when you activate.
Okay,
Can
so
I use an order and attack?
I don't know, it's fine. You can only do 1 in response. So I passed the test for his taunt then, so they get an order token.
So I can't use my card.
Yeah. So they get an order token because they've used it.
Yeah.
And then I get to do my maneuver now, so I just started to pivot. So I'm going to pivot to here, and be done, and then I'll make my charge.
Are you charging?
I'll charge out on the flank.
You can move through my unit.
Dirty charge, I'm pretty sure.
You have to charge this way. Can't go through enemy units. You can go through friendly units. I'm back.
Okay, so that's not going to work then, because I can't go through your units.
Yeah.
So I think I just charge this unit instead.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we'll do it.
You don't disorder.
So we'll go there.
Sure.
And then... Sorry, at start of turn I did want to play a card. And that was, if you control a letter, remove 1 condition token from a unit to any other unit. So I'm actually going to put this vulnerable on you.
Sure. And then I'm going to use my Halberd's order to fight you before you fight me.
Go for it.
And that is when you go to make an attack. And they are 7 dice on, I believe, 4s? Yes. Set for charge. So 4s. We get 4 at sundering.
So 4 4-ups. Pass 3. Take 1.
And then panicking. I don't think you're near this.
No, I'm 6. 7. 7.
You're good.
Either way.
There you go.
And then I get to pick my attacks. So these guys immediately heal 2, because I'm making an attack, and there's a Glory Seeker in there. I got 7 dice. Hit on 3s. Re-rolling. So just 6 regular saves.
Odds are 4+.
And you can re-roll for vulnerable.
4. Vulnerable goes away. And that's the panicking.
Yeah, I'm vicious. So you're -2.
It's still -2 on vicious.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I don't roll nothing but 10s.
And then D3.
D3 for 1.
Nice.
But I do roll 1s.
You do roll 1s, yes.
And that's their activation. So it's over to me.
Back to you.
All right, we're gonna go with Jamie's group. They're gonna activate now. So they won't be fighting at max ranks as we attack you. They only have 5 attacks now. Hitting on 4s.
Nothing.
Sure.
I passed my morale.
5 4+. All I need. Okay, whatever.
Stormcrows, they're going to charge the
So
Halberdiers.
I'm gonna spend a card when you activate.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Stormcrows will charge.
Cool. I'm gonna do subjugation of power. So you do a test at -4, or you lose all your abilities.
-4?
Because it's -2 for each bag and crown I hold.
Got it. So -4, I need a 10.
You need an 11, but still a fail.
-6 on those units.
0 7.
Oh,
Zero,
these
6.
guys. Oh, sorry. I thought you
The
said
guys who are activating is who I use it on.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay.
And you also can't be targeted by tactics cards.
So now what can I do?
No abilities, no tactics cards.
No abilities, no tax cards for the unit or the attachment?
The combat unit.
Okay, so the attachment, get the attachment unit still. And potato, I go 9.
Probably good.
Yeah. 9 is there. So we pivot, we go through our own unit, and we align. So rereading the attachment things, these guys attacking would not have healed 2 on this unit. This one still would because they're not don't have their abilities turned off. They've reworded attachments so that the effects of an attachment are considered part of
a combat unit.
unit.
When you're part of a combat unit, you're a combat
You're a
unit.
combat unit, yeah. So anyway, these guys get to fight.
Yep.
And they've got, and they can't be targeted by tactics because you thing.
Yes.
They've got, I think it's 7 at 4 ranks. Let's just check. Right. And it's just for this action though that tactics card applies, right?
Turn.
Turn. So just what I'm doing right now, not round.
Yeah.
Okay. So if they ever go again, then
You could go again.
I'd be fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys have how many attacks? The Stormcrow mercenaries have 7 on force. And I don't have the bag, so I don't have my bonuses, but they don't have that ability right now anyway. 4s. Oof, good thing I reroll.
I rolled that too.
I know you did, but I got the charge. There we go. 4. Oh, I've been so good at precisions on there.
Yeah, that would 4+ because you don't have any abilities. So 2. And then spooky check. No mods from this one though.
Nope. Just a
But
regular roll.
I only
check.
roll 3s.
4.
Yeah.
That's
Another,
it.
another D3, which is on your side, I betcha.
Sorry, yeah.
Because that's where they always go. One more. Only ones.
Only 1s. Never more than 1s.
There we go.
Cool. Back to you.
Over to me. Guards, I think you need to get into the
old war, as they say.
war. Until they pass or are targeted by that. Ooh, that's a brutal card. Oh my goodness. Alright, these guys are going to charge.
Okay.
No panic. I mean failure. Not panic. Panic I don't mind. And then they... Oh, I forgot I have Lannister supremacy. That's relevant.
You haven't passed any tests yet.
I don't have to. I just bounce back.
When?
It's when you attack me.
As an
But-
order. Oh, as an order,
Yeah,
that's right.
these guys have it, not
Yeah.
these guys. They haven't gotten to
The guys have attack, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So Lannister guards, they're going to fight you. They're going to attack these boys. You can play cards on them again, which is good. But I'm going to attack you 6 times on force.
Okay.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pokey sticks into
And
these guys.
4 ups. Fail 3.
Before you take a morale test,
Okay.
Actually, no, I didn't do enough damage. I'll play it anyway because I gotta get it out of my hand. You're -1.
-1 to my morale?
Yeah.
Okay, so 7 goes to 8. 6.
And then you'll suffer an additional wound.
I suffer 3.
It would have been an additional -1 for each destroyed rank, but I'm like, you know what? I just need to play these cards.
Yeah, I got you. Get out of your hand. Yeah. Cool. All right. Well then, it's back to me. We're gonna go with Ramsey's unit, and he's gonna do issue commands. When your commander's unit activates, instead of this unit performing an action this turn, target another friendly unit in long range, and they'll perform an attack or charge. So I'm gonna target these guys.
Sure.
And they will try and explode this unit of halberdiers.
So are they activating now?
Nope. These guys activating. They're making an action.
Got it. Okay.
That's with issue commands. So I'm going to hit you on 3s. No exploding though, because I'm not charging. Just 2.
And does that count as their activation?
Yep.
Yeah, so they're done. And 4+.
Ugh.
The naked man says it's okay. Pass my morale. Over to me.
But they made an attack, so these guys heal 2.
Cool. We'll just do the easy way out and just score some points this turn.
Makes sense.
There we go.
Okay, we're going to go with you guys. And you're going to march, because I'm going first. And we'll also score some points.
Cool. Yeah, you are going first. And then my halberdiers will go. They haven't actually attacked yet.
Who do you want to fight?
Oh, probably these guys. The little people. They only have 4 attacks now, though, because you got them into their last rank. Hitting on 4s. Take 2 sundering hits on these guys.
2 5-ups.
6-ups. They have a 4-up armor?
They have a 4-up armor, yeah.
No, and
So
they
1.
won.
And then morale, 7s. Good.
There you go.
Okay, I'm going to do... do you have anybody left?
Nope.
End of the round, search your tactics deck for a commander tactics card and add to your hand, and then shuffle your tactics deck.
Neat.
I'm going to take...
Round 3.
Yes, it is, and I'm going first.
I get to draw 2 because I go up to 4.
And you draw 2 as well. And I'll draw 1, 2. And here's my hand now. Wah, 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 wah.
Oh, and I scored 1 point.
I score 1 as well. As we told a thing.
Yeah.
1 and 1. Okay. Well, we need to make a big play here.
Yeah, so you're going first. I'm going to play a card at the start of any turn. I'm going to play Lannister pays his debts. Pick a combat unit, attach this card to them until the end of the game.
I would play a return effect first.
Well, then go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to... I'm going to play Spoils of War. Who's got a panic token on him right now?
Dingus and Ingus.
Yeah, we're going to play Cruel Methods. Start of any turn. Target one enemy combat unit, I'll target these guys. I can spend a panic token, and if I do choose 2, a House Bolt unit in long range restores 2 wounds, can be selected multiple times. Enemy becomes vulnerable, and enemy becomes weakened. So I'm going to expend their panic token and heal 4, I think, on these guys.
I'll have 2 wounds on it.
2 wounds on them, yep.
Cool. So you did that twice.
I did twice on that one unit.
Yep.
That was my start turn thing, so you want to do start turn?
Yep. I'm going to do Lannister pays his debts. Basically, I put this onto one of my friendlier infantry units until the end of the game. If I lose a friendly cav, they gain a token. For each token, they get vicious and +1 to hit.
Okay.
And we're going to give it to Jamie's boys.
Okay.
So if you kill another unit, they get better.
Okay. We're going to go with the Cutthroats.
Return of the Cutthroats.
These guys.
So they can't charge them, right?
Why?
Because you can't fit.
I'll fit. I'll fit here. I have
You
to be at
can't
least 50.
sideways,
Sure.
right?
I,
Oh, you can
I
do
should
that.
be at least 50, yeah.
Cool. Then we're gonna do. What abilities do they have?
So they're vicious, and they also have, if you haven't activated yet, I get better. And the way I get better is
You know, we'll just save it. Go ahead.
reroll attack dice and you become vulnerable.
If I haven't activated yet.
Yep.
You haven't used that.
Okay.
Go
We're
ahead.
going in.
Yep.
4, so we'll make it. And place them there. And then I've got on those guys 7 dice on 4s.
4s go to 5s.
Yeah, Baron I don't think is good, and you're vulnerable right now because you haven't activated yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'd reroll if I wasn't already engaging you. And Brawn I don't think is doing anything because I don't have the money bag.
Sounds right.
No, that's it. So we'll try and hit you. 7 dice on 4s.
5s.
Because my one hit, that's right.
It's Jamie. Yep.
Cuz Jamie. Give me the 5s.
There you go.
Sure. There's 3, and then rerolling because I charged. 4, 5 at -1.
And you'll take 2. My saves. I fail 3 of them.
Reroll, vulnerable.
I fail 5 of them. And then you need to take 2 hits.
2 hits on 5s. Pass fail. Easy guy.
And then spooky check.
Minus vicious and a pile.
They're vicious as well,
Yep.
eh? I think that's a fail.
-3, that's a 5.
Pretty sure that's a fail. Yep, that's a fail. So, panic check. How does this keep happening?
I don't know.
3. They're
3,
dead.
they're dead.
I think you scored 3 for that.
Yeah, because I get your commander
And a unit.
and a unit for 3. And then they're going to do their free maneuver. And they'll just push themselves back to where they were, I guess. On top of this.
How fast do they move?
5. I mean, they're only 4
Yeah,
inches
yeah.
deep, right? So they should be able to fit there. And then these, and they'll actually face this way. So why not? And then these jabronis will pivot around like so.
Mm-hmm.
And they're done.
Cool. Start of any turn, I'm going to draw a tactics card.
Cool.
Now that Jamie's gone, I don't care anymore.
And then start of any turn, I'm going to pick this unit with cruel methods again.
Yep.
Because I have a second one. And then I'm going to heal 2 on them.
Because they're a Bolton unit, because... Why?
Oh, that's right, only Bolton units, sorry. No, they're not, because I didn't have a Bolton attachment on there. I could heal... It's just within long, so I could make you weakened. And then make them heal 2, or them heal 2.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Or I could just make another unit weakened. I'll just weaken them as well.
Sure.
We won't bother healing. Oh, and sorry, no, they haven't been attacked. We're good. That's it.
Alright. And then we're going to have Cersei take the money bags. We're going to heal 3 halberdiers. And then take off the weakened from the halberdiers. And then Cersei's going to use one of her orders to search my deck or discard. For another subjugation of power.
Okay.
And it's over to you.
Bruce is going to go. He's going to
I'm
grab...
going to play a card when you activate an NCU.
Sure.
Called Bribery. When you claim a zone. Sorry. So you're taking that.
Yeah, I'm take the letter.
Yeah. Instead, attach a bribery card to them. So replace that zone with target one enemy combat unit, attach a bribery card to them until they pass a morale test, or are targeted by the money bag. While attached, this unit's attacks fight using the lowest attack value.
Okay, who's this going on?
That's a good question. Probably these guys. Do they get worse when they get lower? They're 7 base.
A little
right?
bit, yeah. They are at 6 right now.
What do they go down to?
6 right now.
at
They
the
go to
bottom.
4 at the bottom.
Yeah, so I'm going to put this on to make them
Okay.
4.
Okay.
There we go. And that's what Roost does.
Okay. Well, I'm going to use other Bruce's tokens
So panic again.
to panic these guys, and then because I claim the zone, I'm going to also weaken. So I'm going to put a panic back.
Oh, I
on.
replaced the zone.
Oh, you replaced the zone. Well, sorry, I get to place the panic.
Because
You
you
replaced the
claimed
zone
it.
completely, so
Yeah.
I don't even draw.
No.
Oh, okay.
You still claimed it, so you can use your order token.
When you replace that zone's effects with target one enemy content. Oh, I get to target.
You get to target?
Well, I'm replacing the zone's effect, and I'm the one claiming it. Target one enemy combat unit and attach the bribery card to them, and until they pass the morale test or are targeted by the bunny. While attached, they use the lowest combat die. And it's
Yeah, I
not a
guess that
friendly
makes sense.
NCU. That's not a friendly NCU. It's you.
Oh,
get to
I
do
messed
it.
up.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you don't even
I
do that. I
apologize.
was like, this doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry, you do all your thing.
Okay,
You get
I'm
your
like,
order
what
back
is
and you
even
draw
happening?
cards. Yeah.
Well, I'll play an order still to panic these guys,
Sure.
and then I get to draw 2. I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah. Misunderstood.
That's okay. And I'm done. Back to you. And they'll weaken too, because I get to do all my things. Yeah, target when a friendly NCU, not when another NCU does it. I was like, that's amazing. That's like the most amazing card
All right.
ever.
We're on turn 3.
Yeah.
We'll just take the crown. Now we'll, I think, bribery
Okay.
and do it like I had wanted to before. And we will just do it on them. And that's what I did.
Okay. Sweet. So start of a friendly turn. You get to choose 2 things. Target up to 2 enemy combat units. They become panicked. I select the targets though. And then target an enemy combat unit. It suffers 2 hits plus 1 for each remaining rank and a house bolt units engaged with. Which of those would you like to do?
Which ones do I pick?
2 units
Opponent
become
chooses
panicked?
one. 2
Yeah,
units
I choose the
become
targets. I choose the targets.
Oh, yeah, 2 units become panic.
Okay. So we'll panic them again.
Mhm.
I'll panic them.
Okay.
Then we activate these guys, I think.
Cool. We're going to just do subjugation of power again. So test at -4. You lose all your abilities.
Okay.
And can't have tactics cards played on you.
Cool.
Carry on.
We're just gonna attack.
Yep.
7 dice into that hover unit.
Yep.
2, 4, 6, 7. 3s. Take 4.
4s. Take 2. Spooky check. Did I pass one? I did.
You can reroll for panic.
Both or all?
What's your leadership?
7.
Both.
Fail again. And back to the bottom bracket. You have the D3s again.
You always. You get nothing.
I get 1. There we go. Back to me.
As an idiot, I had a card.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can I use hers more than once? It's when she claims the zone. So, what do we do here, guys?
Something great.
We're losing. We're losing pretty bad. I think we need to fall back. I think we're going to have Tyrion go, and we're just going to do a retreat with the halberds.
Okay.
Yeah. And they're going to pull back.
9? No, 10.
10 if they want. They're not going that far. They're just going, like... yeah, maybe they do just go 10. No, they go here. And then they'll do that. There we go.
Okay, we're gonna go.
And then
This-
start of any turn, we're going to play Lannister pays his debts again. This time on these guys.
Cool.
I mean, you do yours.
Do my
but
thing
whatever.
first, sure.
I'm sure it doesn't influence that.
I'm gonna do Spoils of War on these guys. Start of a friendly turn, attach this card to a friendly cav or infantry until the end of the game. While it's attached, each time an enemy is destroyed in short range, place an art token on this card. Basically, I can make you automatically vulnerable when I attack, or and this guy, they lost their abilities, so it didn't matter. Or I can, and that's their activation.
No.
No, you grab the pony. Okay.
Yes.
Or I can get +1 hit on top of that, and then cumulative. So
They're going to activate.
they're gonna activate, yeah.
Subjugation power.
And what's that?
-4 leadership, lose all your abilities.
Okay.
It's actually -5 because you're on this.
Sure.
So you fail, lose all your abilities, can't be targeted by tactics cards.
Okay.
Love that card.
Cool.
It's a
So
great
we
card.
Pivot and go 5, and then charge you.
Yep.
Ha! Here we go. And we'll just go in the middle. And I'll hit you with 7. Don't crit blow though.
No vicious either.
Don't need vicious in the flank.
Vicious is always good.
7 at -1.
Cool. So 7 4 pluses. This is Lannister town. So I failed
4.
4.
And then -2 because flanking this thing.
So leadership of 8. They're +1. They pass.
-2.
I'm 6 -2. 6
Oh,
-2.
Oh, you're 6 base. Okay, cool.
Because I'm 7, but their captain gives +1.
Gives them some wrong. Got it.
And then we're going to use our order to bounce that back to you, I do believe.
Sure.
Lannister Supremacy, panic test with -1 to the roll for each remaining rank in my unit.
So 2, so it's a 4, so I fail.
And then you take 1 additional wound for each rank in my unit. So 4.
It's 4 dice. So. Wow. Oh, and sorry, they made an attack, so they healed. Oh no, I lost my abilities. So it's mine.
Yes. We take. They just keep taking.
Cool.
Okay, so back to me. I'm out of cards, so it's just slappy time. So these guys will go because they have nothing else to do with their lives. Or do those guys go? Or do these guys go? Can I long bomb a charge into these guys? 9, so I need a 4+. We'll do it. Hard dice. 4+.
Make a morale.
I take a morale too.
Yeah, you fail. I mean, double check you still do. You used to. Still suffer panic test.
8. 6. D3 again. 2 this time. We'll be dead soon, don't worry. Over to you.
I think we go with Dario's unit. And they swing. They're going to pass their morale check automatically with worth the wrist.
What?
I'm within short of my commander, so I automatically pass a morale check. Morale check to attack.
Why do you have to do a morale check to attack?
Until
This is until you take one.
Yeah, and I did.
But you haven't taken one.
So while target one enemy can be attached bribery to them until they pass a morale test. They're targeted by.
You haven't taken a morale test.
Why would I not take a morale test?
Because I haven't attacked you.
Okay.
You take a morale test when you fail a charge, get attacked.
When a friendly is performing a morale test after rolling a dice, that unit may roll any test. Okay.
Because you haven't done any of those things yet. Because you haven't had to roll a morale check.
I
This
guess
doesn't
that's
make
true.
you. It's until you take one.
Okay.
So
Well, then I guess we just won't.
you don't
go.
have that card. Yeah.
That's fine. We'll just go with these guys, and I'll
Yep.
just
Take.
shift and take a shot at you.
Oh, sure.
And I'll have to make a morale test because I'm engaged.
If you take any hits.
No, as soon as you shoot into a melee, you make a
Oh,
morale
okay.
check.
There you go.
So
Cool.
I'll take a shot, 4 dice on 3s, take 4 saves.
And then yours are just bows, so they're not sundering. So 3s. Take 1. Monk.
And then I'll auto pass mine with worth the risk.
And then I take 1 at +1. We're good.
I'll reroll the panic.
Sure. We're not good. And so D3 -1 die. 2.
2.
And then do I want to bounce a Lannister Supremacy there? No, I don't. So it's over to me.
Yep.
Alright, well, those guys will attack. We'll just attack Dario's group there. Not ideal, but we'll do it anyway.
Okay.
And we'll shift. Like so. And then force. Take 4.
Take 4.
Oh, do you want to weaken?
Yeah, might as well.
Take 2.
Take 2. 4 plus. Go for it.
And now it's another panic. Round 7.
7.
You're good.
11.
There you go.
There we go. And now we fight.
Yep. Now you're at 6 dice.
6 dice. 6s are precision.
don't have
1s I
money.
take a hit though.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't need money.
Oh, okay.
I might actually be +1 to hit as well. I think it's +1 to hit precision. He's pretty good, but he has the reckless strikes where you get hit back. Crit blow and precision. For each attack die of 1, you suffer a wound. So are these 6s or 2 just dead guys?
Sweet.
Give me 6 6s. Yahtzee! There's 4 dead guys,
And you do
and I take 2 hits. And then 1 more save.
3 plus. Nope. And then you take 2.
2, 4 ups. That's
Yeah.
it.
And then I take a panicking check. You're not vicious though, right?
No.
So 8 is good. And I'm going to use my order now to bounce it back to you. And you take a test at -2.
Why -2?
Because it's increased based on my unit. But let me double check. It is only minus 1, because I only have 1 rank left.
That's an 8. I'm fine.
You're good. Cool. Then I think that's everybody. Oh no, these guys get to fight.
Yeah, they get to fight stuff.
Yeah, and they'll just do it. They'll turn to face you.
You hit me with their potato swords?
Hit them with the potato swords. I think they only have 5 when they're at 2 ranks.
Yep.
Force. Take 1. Force.
3 plus. We're good.
Sure.
Actually, when you attack me, I have horrific visage. That might do a thing, because I have my abilities back. Intimidate presence. Your -1 morale checks and +1 wound from failing panic test. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
It's Ramsey's unit. You gotta make a panic test when you attack them.
Got it.
So I'm gonna score 3 or 2, 1. 1. No, I didn't hold this one.
Yeah, and I score 1 as well.
Yeah, and I'll go to 5. And you go to 2. And it's round 4, and you're going first.
Mm-hmm.
Refill my hands.
Refill my hand.
And this.
Alright, well, let's go big, go home.
You have the
I have the turn.
turn. Yeah, this is yours.
We're going to have Cersei go. She's going to take that crown. We're going to use Cersei's last order to search my deck or discard, I do believe. For a Hear Me Roar is what I get on the crown. Actually, you know what? No, we'll just save her. We won't use her. We'll use Tywin to take the crown.
Okay.
And then we are going to make Dario's group do a panic.
Okay.
And then before you do it, we're going to play Hear Me Roar, so you're at -1 for each rank you're missing. And an additional -1. So you're -4 on your morale.
So these guys?
Yeah. And you'll suffer an additional wound.
So an 11. 8.
So you fail.
Okay.
And then you roll to see how many wounds you take. So I'm also going to play a when you fail a test.
2.
So you take 3 because it's +1 for this as well. I'm going to play Fealty to the Crown. Pick a friendly within long range for each wound that an enemy suffered. Oh, sorry. When an enemy fails a panic test, target one friendly within long. For each wound they suffered, I heal 1 up to 3 with a +1 for having the crown.
So you have 3.
So I
took 3.
4.
Maximum of 3, it says.
To a maximum of 4 with +1.
Oh, with +1. Okay.
It's 3 normally, but it
Got it,
goes
got
to
it.
4 if I have
The crown.
the crown. So we'll heal these guys for 4. And 4. Just start the round, tried to nuke Dario, didn't quite get it. Over to you.
Okay. Start of any turn.
Start of any turn, draw a tactics card. Go ahead.
I do get to do mine first.
No,
Tippy.
we don't.
Okay. I'm going to take the money bags with Roos. He's going to panic.
In his last order?
Yeah, he's going to panic this unit.
Sure.
Or sorry, he's going to panic this unit, actually.
Sure.
And we're going to replace the ability of the money bag with they make an attack.
Oh, really?
Yep.
What does that?
Just the innate unit of these guys are motivated by coin.
Sure.
And then I'm going to, when a unit performs a melee attack, I can choose one. The attack deals +1 hit. After rolling defense dice, the defender blocks 1 hit. If you control the letter, you can do both, but I'm just going to do the one. I have 4 dice. And then I have precision and crit blow. So if I roll some 6s here...
I'm still going to play my draw 1 card,
Yep.
because I got to do that at the start.
Cool. So it's Dario going in. I might just die from this myself, but if I roll 2 6s, you're dead.
Yep.
Bam! No 6s.
You die.
Well, I have
Oh, no,
three
you
saves.
take a hit.
It's a save. But you make
3 armor saves.
3 armor saves, yeah.
We're good.
Okay. And do I have anything else from that? Let me just double check before you move those dice, if I get anything else from Motivated by Coin. They are... Strong for Mercenaries, adapt to Motivated by Coin, S4 at the bottom. Nope, that was it.
And you take a hit back,
They get back, 4 plus. I live.
and then we'll bounce Supremacy back at you to another test at -1.
8. Nope, fail.
And that blows you up.
And that blows me up.
And we score our $3.
Oh wait, did you pass it to... Oh, no, you didn't take any damage.
I don't even have to do that anymore.
That's right,
Yeah, it's just, if you do an attack against me, I
That's
get
right.
it. Yeah.
You got
And
it.
They're just gonna be like that. I guess I could. No, I didn't. I didn't kill you. So yeah, we'll just sit there.
You can pivot. You have to.
I don't want to.
Okay.
I'm happy where I am. Thinking about side bombing these guys, but that I think won't really work. So my turn.
Sure.
Start of any turn, draw a tax card. Jamie's dead, so I lose all of those abilities. So
Okay.
that's how that is. What do we do here, guys? You guys are going to die, but we might kill these guys before we die. So we're going to have the hounds go, and they're going to charge. Yeah. Not a 1. And they'll do a... this?
Yep. Must want to engage me?
Nope. I don't think I can, actually.
Okay.
And then they'll just attack you. 7 attacks on force. Reroll for the charge, and then reroll for the weekend, I'm sure.
Yep. Reroll for the weekend.
So you take 1.
Five
Sundering sides.
So it's a 6.
No, battle. And then test at -2 overall.
6. Goes to 4. So
More.
I'll use more.
For 3. And now you're not holding that objective, because I do own
Yeah, not
that.
now.
Or I don't own it, but you don't have the points anyway.
Yeah.
And that was them activating. Over to you.
Well, let's go with these guys, I think. And they're just going to flank charge these guys. I get a free maneuver. Actually, I might even be able to rear charge.
Well, you can't get close to them with a maneuver, because you can't end within 1 unless it's a charge.
That's true, yes.
So you can't move, but
I do.
you can.
Let's go on the flank.
Yep. Unfortunately, I rolled really bad, because if I had killed you, I would just attack back when you flanked me, but it didn't work out that way.
And we make an attack, so these guys heal 2. And then we're going to play our blades are sharp. Actually, we don't even need to do that. We just attack you.
Sure.
Yeah, we can't do that. She's not panicked right now. So that'll be 7 dice. 2, 4, 6, 7. 3s. Oh, that's a lot of crippos. And that'll be 6, 7, 8 hits.
And they kept crit blow too, right? That's
Yep.
very good. I'm dead.
Bloop.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exactly enough. Score a point.
Okay, they'll pivot. They'll maneuver, I guess, to the rear.
That was their activation.
That was their activation.
Cool. I mean, I guess we could just do this. Not easy, though. Not ideal. Oh, and they gain a token on their I'm mad at you now. +1 to hit and vicious.
Sweet.
They're angry little fellas. I think we have Tyrion go.
Okay.
And he is going to maneuver. Maneuver? Or do they just walk? Because they can shoot how far? Short or
12.
long?
Long.
They can shoot long?
Yeah,
Okay.
long, and they get to charge afterwards.
That's right.
Oh, and I got a point for killing you.
Yeah.
For exploding that unit.
I think I just have to big dice it again.
Do it!
They're going to
Just
try
roll
and
dice.
charge. Ugh. It's so bad.
It's not ideal, for sure.
No, you know what? We'll do the Tyrion maneuver.
Okay.
And we will maneuver, walk our 4, and then turn like that.
Okay.
I mean, I have to open my side to somebody, and I'd rather
Yeah.
my side than my rear.
No, that's fair.
It's not great, but it's what I got.
Well, we're going to go with them.
Sure.
They're going to attack.
Yep.
They are going to play... our blades are sharp. When a friendly makes a melee attack, if the defender's panicked, I get precision. And if the defender's panicked and the attacker's the highest bolt unit, I reroll my attack dice.
Does that expend the panic? Or you just
Nope,
get it?
it's just you are panicked.
Sweet.
And at that bracket, Blazemen have 4 dice.
And you reroll that,
I
right?
reroll that too, yeah.
Sweet.
3s. So
5.
1 precision and then 3 saves. I could reroll them to fish for precision.
Is
it
it
worth it?
precision? That's
Yeah.
what you get?
Yeah, precision
Okay.
and I get to reroll. I'm gonna just fish for precision.
Can you reroll?
It just says reroll attack dice, so I get 2 precisions, which I think is better than making you make 3+ saves.
And so 2 guys die?
2 guys just die. Yeah.
That's pretty good. Splat.
It just says reroll any attack dice, so.
Morale check for me.
You got it, vicious.
Fail.
Yep. And you're -1 of the test damages for me being Bolton, and I'll expend the panic to make you reroll that. And you take +1 because of my intimidating presence.
And then -1 because I take -1.
So 2. Yeah.
And then we'll bounce a panic back to you at -1.
Sure. We're good.
And then it's over to me. Over to you. All
Oh,
right,
I'm
well,
healed too because I made an attack with that unit because of the Glory Seeker.
Sure. These guys will charge you. I can't fail it now. I didn't disrupt myself. And we'll do this. Yep. And then I think they're 4 dice on 4s. Sorry, 4 dice on 3s. Because they are angry now. Rerolling. 3. 5 ups.
3 5-ups, yeah. 5-ups.
1, 2, 3. And then vicious with this for -3 overall.
Whoa. Boxers. Fuck off.
Sure. Just do it again.
Every time. You get nothing.
Yep, that's how it goes.
Nothing. Well, I guess they go. You've activated now, so I can't really do much about that. But I do get vicious. You're not vulnerable, though. And I don't get to reroll my attack dice. But I'll attack you, and I got
2 ranks.
the man, the legend. I got 2 ranks, and I got Braun, who has the money bag now, so he's motivated by coin. And that means he gets +1 defense dice. Ah, force passed, and +1 to morale tests.
So one of those guys is still alive.
One of those guys is still alive, yeah.
There was a 1, 2, or
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
And then we get to fight. And with 2 ranks, we get 6 dice. No rerolls though.
Okay.
4s. That's going to be 4 for regular saves.
Space Marines! 1.
There's 1,
That was enough to make me have to take a test.
and I'm vicious.
Yep. That's a fail.
Okay.
So D3
D3?
-1. We'll keep this over here. And roll way back here. So 1 guy dies.
I'm not going to bother rolling with panic. That's fine.
Okay, and you will take a panic as well. I'll bounce it back at you. At -2.
8,
3
6.
and so you take a D3.
I'm +1 morale from.
Oh, Ron makes +1. All right, then there you go.
As long as I got the money back, which you do.
Cool. Well, then we'll go with Cersei. She'll take the daggers. And we're going to use her ability to fish for a Hear Me Roar, because I own the crown. And these guys will attack you again.
Do it.
4 dice on 3s. Yeah! Take
Nice.
4.
4 pluses, because we're on. Pass 2. 2 die.
So, Vicious and Tree. And
Tree
we're
for
going to
him.
play Hear Me Roar for another -2.
So I'm minus.
-3, actually.
So what am I minus overall?
5.
Why am I -3 from Hear Me Roar? So
-1. Then
2,
-3
3 for vicious.
So it's -1
Yep.
for Hear Me Roar.
Yep.
Plus another 1 for each rank you're losing.
Yep.
Plus Vicious. Plus Tree. So it's actually 6.
For each rank I've lost or have remained.
Suffers -1 and an additional -1 for each of their destroyed ranks.
Okay.
So,
So-
your boxcars.
I'm +1 for bronze. I'm 11s.
At -6.
-6 plus 1 is -5. Oh, it is boxers. Yeah. So
Yep.
that's 10. So I fail.
So D3 plus 1.
2.
You were supposed to die!
I bet I was.
There we go. And that's it.
These guys,
Yep.
they will
And this guy's already activated.
shift to overlap, and we'll take a shot at them.
Were you within 12 at the start of that shift?
Probably. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I get 4 shots.
1.
2.
Oh, they hit on 3s.
3, yeah.
5 up in the back.
-2, yeah.
Fail, fail, dead.
And then morale for me. 7.
Fail.
Also -1.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
And I'll gain another dollar due.
Yep.
And these guys can pivot. And then I'll control 2 more.
So these guys
I
will
got 9.
attack.
Oh, sorry, they haven't gone here, right?
Yeah. 4s. Take 2. Blade men.
3 pluses. Pass fail. Take a wound.
And then
Morale.
panic -1.
So 6 goes to 7. 6
6.
fail. Do I die? Nope.
No.
One left.
Cool. Turn 5, you're first. I score 1, you score 2.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go to 9.
And you win. But we can play it out, I guess.
I guess.
I mean, I can't stop you. You ought to win just doing nothing.
Just doing nothing, yeah.
And I can't. I only have 6. So I can go 7.
Yeah, so I'm gonna discard, I'm gonna draw my hand. Start of the turn. 2, 3, see what I got. These. I'm going to...
You have a start of any turn?
I do, but I don't know if I want to use it.
I do, and I would like to use it.
I'm going to do surprise strategy. Discard this card and one other to search my deck or discard, from your discard pile to my hand. And I'm going to take this one? No. I think this one. For precision, our blades are sharp.
Draw 1 card. I draw my last tactics card.
Sweet.
Oh, look, there's my other counterplot.
I'm going to go with Roos. He's going to grab...
When you activate Roos, I'm going to say your NCU loses all of your abilities.
Loses all of his abilities.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So I'm going to just heal these guys for 3.
Yeah.
And put a guy back.
If I held the money, you'd be hurt.
Like that.
Then we're going to go with... We'll try. Cersei will take the crown, and we will panic bomb these guys.
Okay, -1, so 7.
-2 overall.
-2, sorry. 7, and I'll re-roll a die for worth the risk.
Counterplot. 3+. You don't get it.
Okay. So I take how many?
D3.
3. So let's get dice again.
And then I'm going to play Fealty to the Crown. Because you lost that, I heal 4 guys on this unit.
Sweet.
I will stay on the board with my last unit to end the game.
Yep, I'm done.
And that was my turn. So
That was your turn, yeah. I guess these guys will try and charge.
Sure. No.
Panic.
Fail.
Fail die.
Die. Yes. Score a point. Bink. Actually, I got one.
Actually, you don't score a point for that.
Because
you
you
didn't
units destroyed.
I don't think you get it if you don't kill me. Oh, maybe. I'll just take it. It's fine.
And for my score at the end of the game. And then these guys, we will sword them. How about, Tyrion? Give you the old chop and go.
Only when you kill me.
Yeah! Take 2.
2, 3 ups. Just live, Space Marines! No, I'm dead.
I'll score another $1.
Good job.
We'll go out scoring, I guess. Yeah. And they get to move. And they're like, we continue to hold the objective.
Yeah. Now these guys just pivot, march. Hold it for 2.
I should go to 9.
That's not bad. Yeah, I'll go to 11.
NCU loses all defensive active though.
Sweet. So 11 to 9 at the end of the game because I flubbed a charge and flubbed that. I mean that was a good draw actually, just being able to get those cards to stop that. Because the plan there was heal, so you can't kill me when you activate, and panic them, and then I had our blades are sharp to just try and finish them off if I could.
Yep. And then just roll.
The counterplot was pretty hot.
Yep. Well, I was
it.
trying to fish for those counterplots, and they're literally the last card in the deck.
Yeah. So, things I know. I love Glory Seekers. I want to get a box of Hedge Knights so I can make 2 of them, because Glory Seekers are amazing. Just that whenever I attack, because there's so many ways to make these guys attack, like out of activation. In the attack set, you've got, if your commander's nearby, he can trade his actions, so put them in that Bastards unit, being able to feed more attacks to whatchamacallits. The Flaymen was great. The Flaymen are just still great. Like, they're mid-range, they're only 8 points now, which is still kind of spendy, but they're a super tough, like, reliable unit. Crit Blow and Vicious is still fantastic, but there not being that many ways to get super damage in your units. Was surprised by how much I liked the Stormcrows. They're kind of meat and potatoes, but they're cheap with Dario in it, and having precision in that unit makes them pretty dangerous. Precision Crit Blow, too.
Yep.
Makes them pretty dangerous. I liked Ramsey's cards. They're very aggressive. I want to try Roos, though. The problem is if I take Roos out, I don't get to drop all those panic tokens. And dropping those panic tokens is so key to the entire Bolton Tactics thing.
Yep.
That I'm losing a combat unit probably and just getting another NCU instead. I think he's not on the board. He's not because there's no NCU Commander version of Roos anymore, so it's not. You can't get those panic tokens handed out as easy. It's just not as easy to do. I think Reek can do it though. I think that's still the thing that Reek does, is that he costs a point though.
Yeah.
But his thing is set an example. Target all enemies in short range. They become panicked. Then roll a die on a 6 to destroy Theon. So for 1 point, if he's in the middle of the unit, you know what I mean? Like, everybody becomes panicked. Everybody becomes panicked. As like an aura, basically. And you might kill Reek.
Odds are you don't, because it'll be once per game.
Yeah, but then you gotta have Ramsey in the middle, stuck in somewhere, which puts him at risk.
Yeah.
Or you march him in behind the combat line.
I mean, you can give them the black cards. They're pretty durable.
Yeah, they're 3+ armor. They're slow and durable. I like being able to just reach out and touch somebody with them, though, because it means he still has something to do and he can finish.
I just mean if you wanted to play that, like, get in the middle of it all.
For sure. How many points are black guards now? Black guards are 6. 3+ armor, 4 move, 6/5/3. They're still vicious with their fails. And Horrific Visage. They have his ability built in.
So that's kind of
whenever you perform melee attack on them, they suffer panic test with -1 to roll for each remaining rank. Yeah, because if you'd ever attacked them, they were -3 panic to attack them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And you just get scared. But 3+ armor, 6+ morale, and they're a pretty tanky unit for 6 points. But they become 7 if you put Reek in there, because there's no discount for stuff. I mean, I could put him in the Stormcrows, actually. Because I think all attachments are -1, and Reek's a secondary attachment, so it'd be 5 points to put him in with the Stormcrows. And 5 points for a 4+ armor save is actually pretty rad. I have to say they're pretty like, and then being able to heal back with the knights and stuff like that. And it makes them Bolton unit too, actually, so they'd be able to go into
they get the heals and
the
stuff
heals
like
and
that.
stuff too, yeah.
Yep.
Because they don't have any other special rules, but they have 7 4+, goes to 5, goes to 4, and then 7+ morale and 4+ armor. And I would just swap Dario for him, basically. And it'd be him and Reek in that unit instead of Dario. Not going to be just a variation of this list that I play. Anyway, I mean, there's lots more units. I don't have the Zorse Riders. I don't have the Stormcrow Archers. I think you have a unit of Stormcrow Archers, but I don't have a unit of those. And then, I'm trying to think of what else there is. All the Bloody Mummer stuff I don't have. And I haven't painted the Goat yet either. So that's the only stuff I haven't tried in neutrals. But I feel like their deck is still pretty strong. They got a lot of like interesting cards.
I kind of wish I had a unit of Red Cloaks to run with Jamie.
Right.
When you have the bunny bed, so they're movement 5 with a 4-up save and leadership 6.
Right.
So they're pretty tough. They're 7/5/4, hitting on 3 space.
That's pretty good on 3 space, yeah.
Jamie's making them reroll or have exploding, and then they're -1 to hit now. And then every time they do an action, an enemy within long range suffers a panic at -1 for each rank I have.
Interesting.
And then when I hold the money, they take -1 wound whenever they take panics. So.
Also, I didn't use any of my objective card abilities because he was out of combat the whole time. I noticed as well. Although I guess I could use the Sundering on his shots. Because any attack.
Doesn't say any attack?
I think it's just any attack. I don't think it's melee attack.
Fair enough.
It's... that's right, it's all melee attacks. Never mind.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, then he's like... I guess you could do a attack dice value on him. If for whatever reason I wanted to...
Get an extra shot.
Get an extra shot off. But I mean, they never got wounded, so it doesn't really matter.
Right.
Anyway, there's a look at neutrals and Lannisters. We'll see you for more Song of Ice and Fire in the future. Till then, MASH. Now, board gaming.
I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to support the channel, of course, like and subscribe and hit the little bell below so you get notifications when I post future content. I do post stuff 7 days a week. If you want to support the channel further, you can, of course, buy a t-shirt through Spreadshirts, buy a measuring gauge or objective markers from TESTFLIGHT Designs, or, of course, most importantly, there is Patreon. Patreon is what makes all this possible, keeps the lights on, pays for the studio costs, pays for the equipment, model costs, and everything else, and most importantly, puts food in my kids' bellies and a roof over their heads. Big thanks to everyone, past, future, who supported me. I do this stuff because of you guys, and of course, I will continue doing it as long as I can.